Ishola Potaita, Submanu Ikuna de Sabor. 3 John chapter 1 verse 2. Dear friend, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well. Submanu Matani Chikurile Ami Pratana Kurbo.
Welcome to NLTV. Sob mon laga was viewers kan aji amakan Chumoukedima ina se aro itu do hele do ANMA Integrated Development Association kambra under the banner of AIDA kambra ekta program organized kurna se kundu do hele do Walkathon ase under the theme break free, choose health, not harm. Itu Walkathon do hele do Chumoukedima pra shuru kurina City Square de khotom guruwo guna apni ange janai dia ase aro itu report la bode amangan update lui sabo.
Moderator of today's program, my co-speaker, Madam Vitono Bubu Halalu, Joint Secretary, Nagaland Association, the two pastors, friends from Child Rights Club and Child Friendly Development, and most importantly, my young friends. Gives me great pleasure to be in your company this morning. At the outset, I would like to congratulate AIDA for conducting this awareness rally. As we are all aware, Nagaland is very close to the Golden Triangle. How many of you have heard about the Golden Triangle? It is the place somewhere in Myanmar, Laos, Thailand. Okay? So where majority of the drugs is produced and is trafficked. Nagaland, as the crow flies, if we go straight, it's not very far from this circle triangle. And also Nagaland, we are placed between Assam and Manipur. So we're at a very, vulnerable position. And with the improvement of roads and communication, I believe drug menace in the future will even be more challenging. If my personal observation is right, I feel that we're in the second phase of the problem with drugs. In the first phase, that is in the 1970s, 80s, 90s, where most of the drug users, they were abusing pharmaceutical drugs. I don't know if you young friends are aware, but during our days when we were younger, I was in the school in the 90s and 2000s, early 2000s, drugs like spasmoproximol, Prozac, pharmaceutical drugs were very much in fashion. And post 2000, we see that a new trend has come up, where it is not, of course, pharmaceutical drugs are also abused, but we are also seeing hard drugs like heroin, methamphetamine, or as we call it, yaba. And today, we all are very familiar with the drug called sunflower. I'm told that the drug is produced from the area called Shan in Myanmar, and that is why it's called sunflower. So we commonly call it the sunflower. So our state, we are in a very vulnerable position, and more so our young friends, our children, at a very impressionable age, they are more at a vulnerability. The vulnerability for our children is higher. To protect our children, it is important for the government agencies such as the district administration, the police, the education department, medical department. It is important for such agencies, along with NGOs like our friends from AIDA, Childline, and our churches. It is very important for us to come together. Even as we fight the war against drugs, it is very important for us to understand that we are not fighting the addict. We are not fighting the abuser, okay? We are fighting the drug. See, if one of our loved one, he has or she has cancer, we don't fight the patient. we fight, we pray against the cancer. We, give medicines. We undergo surgeries to fight the cancer and not the person. It is very important for us to understand that the fight is not against the addict, not against the abuser. In fact, on the other hand, they need our love and our support. The district administration Chumoukedima is committed to the fight against this social evil. Towards this end, on this day, as we have gathered here, let us recommit ourselves to serve, to reach out to the last, to the least, and to the lost. Let us recommit ourselves to break free from this evil and to choose life and not harm.
Well, it's a great opportunity and a privilege to be here, and I'm so proud of you that you could make this morning. This only shows how excited and focused you are. It is just not an obligation, but this is a duty of all of us, irrespective of the challenges that we face. This morning, I would like to say this: the child-friendly Dimapur, been a member of this forum for quite a while, but this has been my first time that I have been here to be able to take part. Just want to say in the theme, break free, choose life, not harm. We all have peer pressures. We all have our friends telling us to experience something new. Nothing is wrong with that. But you need to know what to say yes to and no to. We must learn how to say no. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. Do you understand that? Yes? Do you know how to say no? Yes. Let's try to say no. Okay? 1, 2, 3. No. You have to say stronger. 1, 2, 3. No. Yes. Now when you say no, do not think your friend, if that person is a real friend, he or she will accept your no. But if you think if you say no and your friend is going to feel bad, then you have to think about it if that is a real friend. You understand that? Yes? The second point I want to say is during your peer pressure, you like to experiment many things. Today we are talking about saying no to drugs. But there's a lot of other things that we get addicted to. So what is addiction? Now today, how many of you all wake up? Okay, who has phones in your hands? How many of you have phones? Can you raise your hands? Let's see. And the rest don't have phones? How many of you, the first thing you open your eyes, look at your phone? Yes? Nothing starts without the phone. So for some people, it's the same addiction. And drugs is another level of addiction which destroys families. Any kind of addiction, whether it's the phone, it's the drugs, any kind, it destroys our relationship with our family, our friends, everybody in the family, and including yourself, which is the most precious human being. So today we want to say, in short, hello, I want you to look here. When we say break free, learn to say no. You have to have the courage. You need to get up like what you did today, stay focused, and do what you are asked to do, expected to do if you want a good life. Today, this walkathon is not just for the children, but you yourself as an individual to show that you're special and important. This is the message that I want to say from Nagaland Association. We've been working with children and we understand what children are going through. So number one, see a counselor if you're having a problem. You need to talk to somebody. We want parents to listen to the children and pay attention to. The schools officials are here. We would like to encourage you to pay more attention and engage parents and children in dialogue and in conversation. Together, we can do this.
Today's rally is conducted by AIDA. It is a rally on the theme Break Free, Choose Health and Not Harm. This rally is basically to spread awareness on the drug abuse that is very prevalent in our society today. Nagaland, by virtue of its proximity to the Golden Triangle, we have been having this problem for a very long time, and it needs the concerted effort of the government agencies along with the NGOs in order to tackle this issue. The district administration, Chumoukedima, is committed to tackle this issue, and it is our hope that as we come together, we'll be able to contain this issue. Thank you.
अपनी हान सब महान के टाइम दिया करने खुशी पा जनाई दिए से आज महान इधर प्रोग्राम दो की करने क्रुशे और what is the motive behind this? I would like to share a little on this. We are from an NGO called AIDA, that is ANMA Integrated Development Association. So it's an NGO which is mainly working for the social welfare of mainly focusing on the northeastern region. So महान child friendly Dimapur is very much part of AIDA. So इधर program दो महान 2021 September the launch क्रुशे. And then the reason why we launched this program is mainly to create safe spaces for the children. Child-friendly spaces create Kurna. Every children have equal opportunity where no discrimination is taking place, and then every children has that space where they can develop to the full potential. So child-friendly Dimapur initiative alag-alag ase. It is mainly to create awareness on the rights of the children. So when we talk about rights of children, it is focusing on the 4 cardinal rights of United Nations Convention for the Rights of the Child. So idu program do man awareness create grow karne we organize capacity building programs, leadership training programs, or the workshops can organize kure. So this program not only focuses on children alone, but also look for avenues where we can collaboratively work with the youth and also civil society organization, and very much closely working with the government departments. So Ajila program do mahan it is part of the campaign activity which Child Friendly organizes every year. Ekta mahan every year organized kure. So this year mahan 2024 the campaign was on substance abuse, that is mainly focusing on the theme break free, choose health and not harm. Iduki karne ase gule do back in the couple of years 2022 or 23 de mahan child led survey kuradam de we found out that there are a lot of children who have expressed their experiences where they are like tackling issues where parents are alcoholic, drug addict, or their parents iklan hoy, but then even the children are actively indulged in this substance abuses. So we thought it the best avenue where we can venture into to create awareness. Idu karne mahan idu campaign do 10th June de start kushe this year. Ar duchide conclude including these alag activities can be bishi kurushe, but Walkathon was more of a social action which we wanted to initiate, or more of to create awareness that substance abuse to mahan karne harmful ase, or what are the avenues that we can look into to prevent this from happening. Or duchide manukan indulge ina thagishi kule do there are professional help available kuna awareness create grow karne itu program do organize kushe. Ar duchide we are very thankful despite this challenge of the weather. Iman bishi manura aina mahange support kurina mahanbi aside guina tan physically present kurina mahange support convey gurdia karne aur chitanla active participation ba awareness create kura karne tan sob ke bhi khushi pa janai dise.
We are very glad as the Child Friendly Dimapur and on behalf of the civil organization as Naga Mothers Association representative. I think this is a very important awareness campaign that is being made with all the stakeholders in place. And for children to understand that they are loved and cherished, we need their support in terms of participation. But to do that, I think we all need to really take time to understand what they are going through. Why do they do this? So saying no to drugs is one thing, but getting really involved in their lives with love and understanding is one thing. Today the EAC Sir Rose has shared about that it is the addiction that we need to look into, but not the addicts. Addicts needs a lot of support, and we need understanding of the crisis that Nagaland is facing right now. So with this campaign, this awareness, it needs to continue with all of us participating, and this is not just a one-time campaign. We hope that this awareness, that children as they participate and engage with us, we're able to understand and also be able to really get into the issue without just judging, but getting involved in keeping our environment safe and also making sure that we understand the crisis deeply. So thank you very much for this opportunity, NLTV, and this morning has been a reflection that all of us are important in this fight together, saying no to drugs.
The viewers kan apni han dikha nisina itu program la opode amakan special guest to ledo Shri Rose EAC Chumoukedima bra aishe aro itu la opode itu AIDA khan laga staff kamre aman ge janai dise ki itu main program do la do hele do tahan ki ani lo ase kule do substance abuse within the ongoing school student holibi college holibi itu khala substance abuse la kani awareness camp ekta thakise guna aman ge janai dia ase etu la opore for more news and update apni khan sai degibi NLTV moi reporter Grizzle Ngoli with my video journalist Saye
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.